What is going on, Lego Maniacs? It's Tyler Lego Guy here, and today we're doing quite the comparison. Only 20 years. So obviously you can see there's huge differences between these two Anakin Podracers. But yeah, the two sets we're going to be comparing is obviously the 7131, that's the 1999 version at 136 pieces, 3 minifigs retailed for 15 US. Nowadays this set's going for 48 new or 17 used. Not a lot used. And then on the right, we have the brand new 75258 Podracer. Had 279 pieces, 3 minifigs, came out in 2019, and retailed for 30 US. Honestly, huge jump with these two, as you guys can see, but we're gonna get into those differences. This is a comparison, but I mean, it's more so just to show the changes over the years, which are crazy. But enough talk, let's get right into it. Alright, well, to begin with this review, we're going to take a look at the 1999 Podracer, Anakin's Podracer, but I just wanted to show these side by side a little bit more. Very interesting differences in sizes. This one's definitely quite a bit longer, the 2019 version, although the 1999 one is wider. And the other interesting thing about this set is this one has twice as many pieces. 279 pieces to 136. That is crazy. We're gonna get into why. A lot of difference with detail, but let's just take a look at the 1999 one. So I'll give you a 360 view of it to begin. Now, there's not too much going on. These open and close, just like the 2019 version. Then also it has some nice printing. I will give it that. As you guys can see on the top of the cockpit, there's his little Anakin's insignia, and then on each side it has these little insignias as well. So very nice looking. It's just so dated. This is like really dated. Then we have the little cockpit. Anakin fits in there nicely. Yeah, nothing too crazy. The other thing it does include is a little flag, which the new one didn't include, which was interesting. And I thought it would be cool if they actually had the flag, but then they had the unique little logo of Anakin on there, like Anakin's Podracer, right? This, I don't know why they didn't do that, but they didn't do that. It's kind of actually the one little knock that set has. I think that would have been a really cool inclusion, just to include the correct flag. But yeah, that's the 1999 one. Let's now take a look at the 2019. Here she is. So I'll give you a 360 view of this. If you guys aren't seeing already right now, there is such a huge superiority with this model compared to the 1999 one. And generally, new is not always the best, but in this case, it definitely is. So right off the bat, same thing, flaps open and close. However, as you guys notice, as much as we don't like stickers though, although this one's really adding some nice detail, there is stickers on the top, more of Anakin's insignia. Just point so you guys know what I'm talking about right there. And then the power cup links, whatever you want to call these, they're basically Emperor Palpatine's lightning, but in purple, and I think it did such a great job compared to just solid orange. I mean, holy crap, there is a huge difference there. The other cool thing about this set is very nice detailing with the engines. Absolutely love that. As you guys can see, there's gold and kind of like silver pieces they put there. So they didn't just put standard yellow or standard gray, they went all out. Great job. The other cool thing about this set is these things come up and down, and that's kind of what gives it stability. Because if you take those, put those down, the Podracer literally falls right down. Whereas if you keep them, I mean, if you put them up, right? Whereas if you put them down, it now has stability. So very cool. The other great thing about this is it's a clear handle, and literally you can hold it, like, if you're playing as a kid, which is great. This one kind of had that going on too, but it's in beige. I mean, it's just old. They didn't have clear pieces, like, at least I don't think they did. Let me know in the comments actually if they had clear Technic pieces back in 1999. But this is just such a vast improvement. Now we'll get into the cockpit. So as you guys can see, very, very nice looking. Absolutely love this model. There's his insignia. There's some stickers to the side. The only knock that this set has is a lot of stickers. More stickers here. They just did, like, this was an extra piece that they built in on either side to kind of give it that wide look to the basically pod of the Podracer. Just great looking model. I like how they improved on this too. That looks a lot better. Like, you know, it looks a lot more like his stick shifts, basically. His Star Wars stick shifts. Just a great looking model. Absolutely love the 2019 version. So much detail went into this, and it really shows. And the little flaps open like that. Opens. Nothing too crazy, but it's cool little features like that that really, you know, make a set if there's enough of them in it, right? It just adds that extra little detail, and I really appreciate it. But now that we've looked at the set, let's now take a look at the minifigs. Alright, so just to reiterate, each set has 3 minifigs. Now, the other weird thing about the 2019 version is it didn't come out with an updated pit droid, and I would have really appreciated that, just because, as you can see, he's very dated. You can tell what he is, like, you know, they did good in that respect, just they got so many better little pieces nowadays. They literally could have blew him out of the water. The other cool little thing about him as well is he does kind of somewhat fold up. So that's pretty cool. I did appreciate that. But now let's take a look at the meat of the issue, because these are the 2 main minifigs, is Anakin and Padme Amidala, or Padme Nabiri. Anyways, left, obviously, as you guys can see, it's the old 1999 version, and then on the right we have the updated one. So I'll give you a 360 view. As you can see, they both actually have nice hair pieces. This one's more detailed, but I still like the old. The other thing about her too is she has actually a lot of new stuff. She has an angry face on the one side. I do believe this is also Jyn Erso's face, which is kind of cheap. They should have made her a specific mold. But anyways, what are you gonna do? Let's just put that back on. So, as you guys can see, I get really dry in the winter. That's why my hand's like that. Then on the other side, she has a more complacent face, nice torso, very similar torsos. What's cool about her too is she has the medium legs. So this isn't standard size minifig. This is a medium leg. So she's not quite Anakin's height, but she's not quite Padme's either. And we'll actually compare those in the next clip. But huge differences. I mean, this one has the classic look, which is great. You know, yellow minifig, right? And then on the right, we have the much more detailed Padme. The interesting thing about her, though, is she does carry a blaster, which is kind of weird. I don't know why they did that. She did not have a blaster in that scene. But yeah, those are the 2 minifigs of Padme and the pit droid. Let's now take a look at the 2 Anakins. Now this is pod racing. Sorry guys, had to. But yeah, I'll give you guys a 360 view of the minifigs. Now I just had Padme on the side just so you guys can kind of see normal size minifig, average size minifig, little minifig. So it's kind of cool that you get those differences in sizes. The little legs weren't created yet. That's why the 1999 one has the normal size legs, which just looks so weird. I always thought that was really weird when I was a kid growing up. But anyways, taking a look, we have the 2 Anakins. Now he does have a wrench. And the other cool thing about him is he has back torso printing and a back face printing. So there's the sad face, maybe when he's leaving Tatooine. And then the back torso, and he finds out his mom can't come. And then on the right, we obviously have the standard Anakin. Very simple looking, oversized, just has front torso and face printing. That's it. But yeah, those are the minifigs. Yeah, actually, we have one more. We're going to take a look at the 20th anniversary Luke Skywalker. So let's now take a look at him. And here he is. So in case you guys were wondering, the main difference with him is he says 20 years, Lego Star Wars. And they were doing this for the 20th anniversary sets, giving you an exclusive minifig from back in the 1989 or 2000. So there's nothing too crazy. There's no back face printing, no back torso printing. But all in all, very nice minifig. The other thing that's really cool about this is it literally says Luke Skywalker on the plaque, 1999 to 2019. I absolutely love that. I didn't know that the plaques were also detailed and had their names on it. Anyways, great looking minifig. It also came in the 2019 one, obviously. But yeah, those are the minifigs. Let's now get into the end of the review and get my final thoughts. Well guys, that was my comparison. Do hope you enjoyed it. Honestly, huge differences with these 2 sets. Like I said, I don't think this is a terrible model, but it was never really my favorite pod racer. This one, wow, they've improved on it so much, as you guys saw. But, you know, all in all, it is cool to have that comparison. Obviously, I think that this one's better. This one has the nostalgia going on with the yellow minifigs and the Podracer. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just very different. But let me know what you guys think. Which one's your favorite? Am I possibly being a little bit too critical of this Podracer? Yeah, let me know what your guys' thoughts are if you own these sets as well. But yeah, that's all I got for you today. But if you liked this video, leave it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing and click that bell so you're notified for any future comparisons that I do on this channel. I love doing it with Star Wars sets. It just lends itself very easily to it. But yeah, that's all I got for you again. But thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.